All ready to go. I have the exact same setup on my main three guys. We got Irvine, Leo, and Zell. Exactly the same. Quistis, Maria, and Selfie. Notice how Selfie doesn't quite have full HP. I found that interesting. She's apparently got the lowest. They have pretty much HP Junction and whatever else available. They are still kind of my behind-the-scenes party. They might die. So let's go ahead and head in, except right before I go in, I do need to switch Zell's ability over. I turned Encounter None on because I hate running around here. Encounter rate around here is so damn high. All right, back to Ribbon. Should be good to go. Let's get it over with. I am ready to finish this once and for all. We're gonna go quickly through this, as you might imagine, because we have seen it before. We're also going to skip the ending cutscene, but we will go through all. How many forms does she have? 2, 3, 4. I believe 5 forms if you count Griever. It's like 5 fights in a row. It's insane. I can't think of another game where the final boss has so many forms and speaks with K's like that, like she's Russian. Insolent fools! I do have a question about all this, though, because we never really get resolution for this. We killed Sorceress Ultimecia. Don't get me wrong, I get that. We killed her, but we killed her during time compression. Does that mean she is never born? Does that mean she just never does time compression again? What does that mean? And I don't know that we ever get a solid answer on that. All right, who did she pick this time? That's an interesting Pokemon cry. We're up against Ultimecia again. Hey, 2 of my main guys. All right, we will go ahead and start with a Meltdown. Why not? No Aura, just the Meltdown. That should be fine. Not being limited by having this stuff junctioned just opens up so many doors for you. We also have Selfie. Probably, well, actually, that's not bad. That's not bad. Honestly, as long as they have access to items, I'm good. Oh, your tornado's so strong. Of course, Irvine and Zell, they have more defense on it. Even though the stats are the same, they have auto shell, and they also have better junctions than she does. All right, we have killed the first form. The most powerful Guardian Force is in Leo's ring. It was in his ring the entire time, apparently, or I don't know. I don't know why. I wish I did. There are certain things about this game that I just don't know. Like, why is Griever? I mean, that's not a lion at all. Maybe on the top a little bit, but you know what I mean? That's not what a lion looks like. We'll go for more Meltdown. I don't care about your damn triple. You can do that all day. You can do your 10 damage to my party. And once again, I don't care if Selfie lives. She's not in my main party, so to speak, but Irvine and Zell, I want them to live. Alright, what are you gonna go for? My Meteor, that's fine. You can have my Meteor. As long as you don't take my Ultima, I'm good, honestly. And Meteor was not equipped on anything. It wasn't junctioned at all, so you can have my Meteor. This is one thing that I've never understood. I get that it's your ring, but I don't know why it's your ring. And this kind of helps fuel the debate that this is all part of Leo's dying dream. Kind of a weird argument, but one that is made and somewhat popular. I don't buy it, but it's impossible to disprove. How do you disprove that something is a dream, that something's real? But the idea is everything after disc 1 is a dream. I've also heard the argument, oh, shockwave pulsar incoming? That probably won't do all that much. Remember that Quistis does have access to that. There's also the theory that Maria Renoa is Ultimecia. That one's a much harder sell. As you can see, I'm not too worried. And once again, this is not a perfect party by any means. It's close. It's max stats. It's hard to beat max stats except for evasion and hit percentage. You know, it's hard to beat that, but, you know, I don't have all the abilities on everybody. I just kind of went for the 3 and it's like, oh, we'll be fine with that. We get some time to show off Selfie a bit. Selfie probably got the least amount of airtime during this Let's Play. So it's good that she's in here a little bit. To be honest, I've never liked using her. Her limit break is terrible. I tried to show off what I could with it, but it's not a good limit break. Actually, let's try to show it off a little bit here. I'm not going to go for the end. Even if they give it to me, I won't use it. That was on her, right? Thank God. Otherwise, I'd have to, like, dispel. I was like, who'd that go on? All right, you going for holy? That's cool, I guess. Who's that? That's Irvine. There we go. Slot. Yo, like. Oh, full cure. I never got a chance to show off full cure, so let's go ahead and do full cure. Honestly, I didn't realize that was unique until after I had finished recording that full cure. I honestly flipped through it thinking it said full life, but it's full cure. There you go. Essentially a mega elixir. Essentially, but do I get another chance here? There we go, slot, full cure again. Once again, because we're fighting the final boss, it should be a little bit higher. Like I said, I've never liked slots, and this is like the worst case of it. You know, it's... There's nothing I can do to kind of decide what happens. It's not a matter of me timing it properly. It's simply a matter of random number generators. And there's a lot of random number generators. There's a huge equation that goes into what Selfie can cast as a result of this stuff. And yeah, if you get the end, it will always kill the enemy, no matter what enemy it is. Rapture doesn't kill everybody. It kills a lot of people, but the end kills everyone and everything. You can kill Omega, Ultima, Ultimecia, Griever, doesn't matter. You can kill him with the end, just like you can cast Meltdown on everybody. It really is the only thing that seems worthwhile to me about her limit break, because honestly, I don't like using the magic very much. Mostly because it's my stats. I don't like expending stats in order to do damage. And that's what they're asking me to do. We'll do an attack here. She's not under aura anymore. That already expired. So we'll get that. You go ahead and attack. Come on, give me a slot. Ah, that was it. There we go, slot. Oh, nope, it's already dead. We'll go for it again, though. We're not done, as I'm sure you remember. We got a little bit more room to go. We got one last form where she doesn't have a face. But as you can see, having the max stats is very helpful. And even though I was already maxed strength during my normal run-through, which, to be honest, I was over-leveled more or less from beginning to end, but that's because this game makes it so easy. It's so easy. Once again, just every once in a while, this thing will lag on me, and I'm not sure if it's me, the computer, or the actual version of the game. It's probably my graphics card isn't able to handle it for whatever reason. But that will be alleviated soon. But we are left in space, ready to take on the final form. But as you can see, having max defense, having max spirit, having max speed, having max vitality, that's all very helpful. We're doing essentially the same damage that we were before, but having the max everything else makes it too easy. It's essentially too easy. Then again, the whole game was on the easy side if you know how to manipulate it right? But if you don't know how to manipulate it, like I didn't when I first played the game, you're going to be screwed over, like I was the first time I played the game. I think I got stuck somewhere in disc 2, first time that I played the game, and I like got a Game Shark in order to try to figure it out because I couldn't figure out what I was doing wrong. And finally somebody said, hey, you want to be level 10? And I'm like, well, I'm freaking level 25. What's the issue here? I did level grinding off screen. Well, not off screen, but I did level grinding at the time. And that's the worst thing that you can do. But every time I got in trouble, I would level grind. Like, oh, I had some difficulties, so I'm going to go level grind. That's my normal RPG instincts kicking in, right? And that's true across almost every game that I've ever played, but in this game, level grinding makes you worse because it increases your enemies' levels more than yours. Hey, we got a slot. All right, we'll do one Ultima if I can get it again. Oh, we'll flare. Yeah, Ultima's better. Rapture. All right, there we go. And then let's just go ahead and heal now. I can deal with not doing Aura right away. How much damage does Ultima do? It does a fair amount, but it's not that much more than a normal attack, even with max stats on magic and things like that. It's still not all that great. And that's why I end up not using it all that much, because Ultima, one of the best spells in the game, essentially does the same damage as a regular attack. It just doesn't feel right. Maybe it was a little bit more, but I have a limited supply of those. What went away? Protect. Okay, yeah, am I using Protect? No, I am not using Protect. I don't think. It might be on Elemental Junction? Doesn't matter though. Doesn't matter. Once again, as long as you don't take away my Ultima, I'll be fine. I can take out Ultimecia with Ultima, and they misspelled Judgment. I swear half the time you see it, it's misspelled. Trust me, it makes sense. And the reason that I point it out is because I used to spell it wrong all the damn time. But I learned, and now it bothers me because I used to do it worse than that. Alright, what do I have? I never got to use the normal ammo. Yeah, no slots. Alright, normal shot incoming, go! How many bullets can I get off? You can hear me pounding away, I'm sure. At least 10? Baker's dozen? Oh, just a regular dozen. Just regular attacks, and Ultimecia will go down. Oh, Meltdown, that's one of those things that I feel bad for using sometimes, but I mean, they give it to you pretty easily. It's not a difficult one to draw. You just have to be properly leveled. You have to go to the proper area, which is around Trabia, and then you'll be good. We'll go for that. Oh, shit. Oh, that's right, I moved it. I switched it back to analog. Use it back to the stick. All right, that was god-awful. Almost good enough, it looks like. Back to hopefully... Oh, she's gone. Oh, doing 0 damage to Ultimecia because you've already killed her. It feels good. It feels good. And we all survived with 1 HP, and not even Selfie died. Reflect on your childhood. Oh, we got a Mega Elixir, but, the battle's already over. Irvine's shot does 0 damage when you have 1. Alright, gonna start drawing Apocalypse. She draws it from her lower body. So I need to attack the lower body here. And she's gonna use it on us. But it's still not gonna do all that much. It's a lot of animation, but it's not gonna do a lot of damage. 3 digits, though. Did get into 3 digits. Congratulations. All your hard work is now finally paying off. No, I want to lower. I can't, like, oh, we killed the bottom part. That's why. That's why I can no longer do any kind of selection there. All right, so we have won yet again. Once again, it's like an anticlimactic end. It's not like we did enough damage and then she melts away. We do enough damage and then she begins a dialogue with us and then she melts away. It escapes you. I forget what the last line is, but it feels, and there we go. And I think that's it. No? We got one more line? Nope, and is it. Which means that is going to do it for this Let's Play of Final Fantasy VIII. I have been joined, as always, by my champions. All 6 of them, even the ones that didn't appear in this one whatsoever. I have been Baller Scuba. I hope you guys have enjoyed this entire Let's Play. I hope you laughed. I hope you learned. And I hope to see you for the next Let's Play, Final Fantasy IX. Thanks for watching.